welcome to the Tibalt's Apprentice. So this time we're doing something a little bit different. We're just kind of having fun with this, and we're going to see what ChatGPT gives us when I ask for some combos. Or this is after the fact, so what happened when I gave it a request for some combos? Well, after 4 tries, I got frustrated and gave up. Sort of. This would be a really short video, otherwise we'd be over and done with at this point. But instead I realized it is key to giving ChatGPT the correct prompts. So I thought this was a halfway decent prompt. Actually, I thought it was a little bit better than that. So what we're going to do here is I'll read the prompt to you. I will give you its results. And yeah, this is strictly a pass or fail type thing. So I will have a couple of combos in here, but if you tuned in for a combo-rific episode, this isn't exactly it, and this might be a spoiler to how bad ChatGPT did. Anyhow, let's get right to it. So here is the prompt that I put in there after 3 or 4 ones that didn't go so well. What might a highly successful Magic player suggest as 5 good, budget-friendly (parentheses low cost) combinations be that could be put in any commander deck? All cards should be colorless in casting cost. Tell me how the combination works in simple language. Well, here's what I got. Number 1, Soul Ring and Arcane Signet. Soul Ring is an artifact that adds 2 colorless mana to your mana pool when tapped. Arcane Signet is an artifact that adds 1 mana of any color that your commander's identity when tapped. By combining these 2 powerful mana rocks, you can quickly ramp up your mana and cast more spells earlier in the game. Yes, but not quite what I had in mind. You know what? I'm going to read through all of these responses first, and then we'll get to it. The next thing that it said was Sensei's Divining Top and Crystal Ball. Well, there goes our budget. Anyhow, Sensei's Divining Top is an artifact that allows you to look at the top 3 cards in your library, rearranging them, and then put them back on top. Crystal Ball is an artifact that allows you to scry 2 by paying mana and tapping it. By combining these 2 artifact-based card selection tools, you can improve your chances of drawing the cards you need and setting up your next few turns. Yeah, but again, not quite what I was looking for. Mirror Battlesphere. Nim Death Mantle is an artifact that allows you to pay mana and sacrifice a creature to return it to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter and haste. By combining these 2 cards, you can create an army of mirror tokens with a battle sphere and then sacrifice them to the Nim Death Mantle to bring it back with haste and additional power. Not a bad combo, actually. However, Nevinyrral's Disc and Darksteel Plate. If you've played the game anytime, you probably know where this is going. Nevinyrral's Disc is an anagram. It doesn't tell you that here, but it says Nevinyrral's Disc is an artifact that allows you to pay mana and tap to destroy all creatures, artifacts, and enchantments. Unfortunately, it doesn't get planeswalkers. Anyhow, enchantments on the battlefield. Darksteel Plate is an artifact that grants indestructible to creatures it is equipped to. By equipping Darksteel Plate to a creature and then using Nevinyrral's Disc to wipe the battlefield, you can protect your creature from destruction and potentially swing for lethal damage. Yeah, it's okay, but wouldn't it be better if your Nevinyrral Disc had protection itself? Number 5, Mind Stone and Hedron Archive. Mind Stone is an artifact that adds 1 colorless mana to your mana pool when tapped and can be sacrificed to draw a card. Hedron Archive is an artifact that adds 2 colorless mana to your mana pool when tapped, and can be sacrificed to draw 2 cards. By combining these 2 artifacts-based mana rocks and card draw engines, you can ramp up your mana and refill your hand for more options in the game. So, yeah, these are okay, but I think even more clarification is necessary for the prompts. Arcane Signet Soul Ring, yeah, that's a great first turn, but wouldn't it be better to have a Mirror Welder, Staff of Domination, and Soul Ring? That seems like that would be a little bit more useful to me. The disc and the Dark Steel Plate. It's not a creature, so you can't equip it to the Nevinyrral's disc. If instead you maybe use a Nevinyrral's disc, a Dark Steel Forge, a I can't even pronounce that, lattice, and unwinding clock. You'll see it on the screen if you're watching here. That's going to give you some better effect. And there just are no other really combos with the Mind Stone and the Hedron Archive. At least not that I've found. So if you know of any, leave them in the comments below. I would like to hear about them. Actually, that's not entirely true. I mean, yes, I would definitely like to hear from what you have to say in the comments. But you could combine that Hedron Archive with a Staff of Domination and a Mirror Welder. We've already kind of talked about that combo, but that's something. So generally speaking, I'm going to say don't leave ChatGPT to come up with your combos. Instead, go to Spellbook, go to EDHREC, look for your combos there. Always double check them beforehand. Having said all that, I'm going to say thank you very much for tuning into this video. If you like this type of content and want to see more of it, let me know. If you want me just strictly to do combos and deck techs, let me know too if that's a better solution. Anyhow, in the meantime, I want to thank you for your time, encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe, and say we'll see you next time.